Parents transferred the jewelry shop I'd worked at for 10 years to my sister. I simply said, handle it yourself. Now, they're calling me in a panic. I spent 10 years building my parents' jewelry shop from barely breaking even to consistent profit. My sister Vivian spent those years bouncing between marketing internships and travel blogging. Last month, they signed the business over to her without telling me. I started at 19, learning to size rings, clean settings, spot fake stones. Dad taught me supplier negotiations. Mom showed me the books. By year 3, I'd expanded our repair services and built relationships with 3 estate sale companies who'd call me first when quality pieces came in. Year 5, I created a wedding package, engagement ring plus bands, that became our biggest revenue stream. Year 7, I convinced old Mr. Wang, a master jeweler, to come out of retirement part-time for our custom work. Vivian visited maybe twice a year. She'd try on pieces for photos, post them with our location tagged, then leave. She had a marketing degree from a decent school, but never used it. Meanwhile, I worked 6 days a week, handled everything from inventory to customer consultations to quarterly tax prep. 3 weeks ago, Mom asked me to come in early. Your father and I want to retire. Move to Arizona near your aunt. For a second, I thought this was it. 10 years of work finally recognized. We're transferring ownership to Vivian. She has the degree. You're great at the day-to-day, but she can take it to the next level. My stomach dropped. She doesn't know anything about running this place. That's why you'll train her. You'll stay on as manager. Same job, really. Dad was standing behind her, arms crossed. We've already filed the paperwork. Legal costs were expensive. This is happening. I looked between them. When? 2 weeks. I nodded slowly and left without another word. That weekend, I reviewed what I'd built. The supplier contacts were in my phone, not the shop database. The estate sale coordinators had my personal cell. Mr. Wang worked for me specifically, on a handshake agreement. The customer database with anniversary reminders and preference notes existed in a spreadsheet on my laptop. The social media accounts were under my personal email. None of it transferred with the deed. Monday, Vivian showed up with a 3-ring binder. She'd made a presentation about modernizing the brand. Younger demographic, Instagram focus, trendy minimalist pieces instead of estate jewelry. I listened silently. Where's the repair station? She asked, looking around. Same place it's been for 8 years. That space would be better for display. We make 30% margins on repairs. Repairs are boring. She wanted to discontinue them. By Wednesday, she'd fired our part-time appraiser because we didn't need 2 people doing valuations. I was the other person doing valuations. Thursday, Mr. Wang called. Your sister told me custom work takes too long. She wants me doing resizes instead. I told him to do what he thought was best. He said he'd think about it. Friday, he texted me his resignation. Vivian found out when a customer came for a custom ring pickup. She stormed over. Why didn't you stop him from quitting? Because you're the owner now. Handle it yourself. Her face went red. Mom said you'd help me learn. I'm sure she did. Monday morning, I interviewed with Harrison Fine Jewelry across town. They tried recruiting me twice before. By Wednesday, I'd accepted their offer. Same pay, better commission structure, and they wanted me to bring my expertise in estate pieces. I gave my 2 weeks notice. Vivian panicked. You can't just leave. Sure I can. You're the owner, not my boss. What about the suppliers? The estate sales? All those relationships are yours now. Build new ones. Within 3 days, 12 regular customers asked where I was going. I told them. 8 said they'd follow me there. By my last day, Vivian was barely speaking to me. Week 2 at my new job, Mr. Wang called. You hiring? He joined me at Harrison. Week 3, the estate sale coordinator started calling my new number. They were loyal to me, not the shop location. Week 4, my old supplier rep called. Your sister's account is 45 days past due. I can't extend more credit. That's between you and her. Then Dad called. The business is struggling. Suppliers won't deliver without payment up front. Vivian doesn't know how to price custom work. You need to come back and fix this. I don't work there anymore. Just temporarily. Until she gets her feet under her. I have a new job. One that actually values what I do. Your mother and I gave you everything. You gave Vivian everything. There's a difference. Yesterday, Mom showed up at Harrison. We made a mistake. The shop is failing. Then sell it while it still has value. You'd let your family legacy die? You killed it when you handed it to someone who didn't earn it. I walked back to help a customer. She hasn't called since.